What if one platform covered everything from idea to market-ready product? A platform teaching all the AI tech and practices needed for successful AI-driven startups.
This is like AI imagination.
We found that the more specific we are.
We used a classifier, we trained a classifier.
I really wanted it to just be more open-ended for the user.
We were experimenting with different chunk sizes.
Having some problems to something.
By blending cutting-edge technologies from industry giants, you can create revolutionary AI products that drive innovation forward.
This was a special hack, it was a battle.
Let the hacking begin!
Ladies and gentlemen, hackers and visionaries, welcome to the official kickoff of the DOGE Hackathon, the most ambitious, daring, and downright rebellious hackathon of the year. Tonight, we're not just launching an event, we're igniting a revolution against inefficiency, against endless bureaucracy, against system that should have been fixed yesterday. So buckle up, because over the next 48 hours, you are the ones stepping into the driver's seat. Let me ask you something. If one man can fire thousands of people and make a global platform run more efficiently, what could a room full of the smartest hackers on the planet do? Yes, I am talking about you. You are the innovators, the disruptors, and the builders. The ones who will not just brainstorm ideas, but execute them faster than Elon can tweet. Tonight, this isn't just a hackathon. It's a challenge to fix inefficiency where governments have failed. This is your chance to be Elon for a weekend and rewrite the rules of productivity. Here is your mission. You will be using xAI's Grok to design solutions that dismantle bureaucracy, streamline systems, and deliver faster, better public services. From self-service AI tools to smarter resource allocation, the possibilities are endless, and the world is watching. And just so you know, this is not some boring Zoom call. No. This is a show, a full-on production with drama, excitement, and yes, me in this secret agent costume, because if we are going to hack, we're going to hack in style. You've just entered the most unique, game-changing event in AI history, the DOGE Hackathon. Buckle up, because over the next 48 hours, we're not just coding. We are rewriting the rules of innovation. Let's make inefficiency shake in its boots. So, are you ready for this? Let's do that. It's December, Friday the 13th, and the mission begins now. Who would better to guide you through this epic journey than your very own undercover agent, which is me. Your mission is to fix inefficiencies, build smarter tools, and prove hackers do better than bureaucracy. And trust me, we are going to make it fun while we do it. All right, to prepare you for the challenge, I will dive you into the event schedule. Here's how the DOGE Hackathon unfolds. We'll start with the opening words from New Native and overview of the LabLab Next Accelerator. So get inspired and ready to dive into the action as we kick off with a warm welcome from our site. Challenge introduction, so you can learn all about the mission at hand and what makes this hackathon a game changer. Then we'll have a Q&A session, so if you have questions, we've got the answers. Join us on our Discord server at 7:30 p.m. CET today to get them answered live. Then we'll talk about the submission deadline. So do not forget, your projects must be submitted by 6 p.m. CET on December 15th. This is when all your hard work culminates. So remember, don't be late. Now it's time to meet your guides for the revolution. First up, with the Paweł Czech, co-founder and president of New Native, ready to drop some fiery opening words to ignite the DOGE Hackathon spirit. Think inspiration meets no-nonsense efficiency. Next, Jonathan Randberg, AI Automation Lead will unveil the secrets of the LabLab Next Accelerator program, the playground for AI builders looking to disrupt the status quo. Curious? You should be. They're our co-conspirators in the mission to prove that hackers can fix anything. Get ready to be inspired, entertained, and maybe even challenged. Without further ado, let's roll out the red carpet and welcome our first guest, the one and only Paweł Czech, co-founder and president of New Native. Paweł, the mic is hot. Take it away.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to LabLab. It's a pleasure to see you all here today at the DOGE Hackathon. First of all, I want to thank everybody that helped us to pull this together. Thank you to the whole New Native team, to the LabLab team, for a great year of work and commitment. It's a pleasure to have 195,000 people join the platform over the course of the last 2 years. And to everybody that's watching us today and is going to participate in the hack, it's a pleasure to have you. Please take into consideration that you are embarking on a difficult journey here. For the next few days, we are asking you to build government efficiency proposals and government efficiency applications. This is a topic near and dear to my heart, and I believe to all of your hearts and all of your core interest. It's very important that we become the people that make the change, and the change starts with us. I think it's a movement that has global capability. It's not limited to the United States. I think every government will benefit from introducing artificial intelligence and putting together efficiencies at massive scale. So the goal for the next few days is to build applications, ideally using XAI architecture and Grok. Thankfully, we have credits from them for everybody. So it's great that they provide those. I think the way that we all operate today as engineers or people who aspire to be AI builders or who are already AI builders is super fast, super effective. I can tell you that for the last 2 years, I've been noticing a huge shift and seeing a huge shift in the way we build and operate software. And today, thanks to all of this progress, all of us here together can build systems, applications, solutions at a innovation speed that nobody ever imagined in the past. The state of the art is really what is important here. So as we all know, today, Grok might not be the number one system out there. But as we all know, there are new versions being traded right now on a cluster of 100,000 GPUs that has been put together in just 19 days. And all of the GPUs have been made to work together. It's an amazing feat of engineering. And I believe as we build these systems out, in the near future, we will migrate them to new versions of Grok. So I think it's very exciting to see what can the system do today, and then ultimately use the same architecture, the same capability to then move it to new versions of the underlying LLM. It's going to be a hard few days in front of all of us because it's very difficult to build things together. But building together makes us stronger. I would encourage everybody to find a team member. I understand that there are solo surfers, and if you're confident in that, please go ahead. If for any reason you think that you might falter or your conviction might go away, after 24 or 48 hours, I fully recommend you find amazing team members. Our teams are here to help you. Go to the Discord server to find the team members. Go to the platform to find the team members. We've also prepared tutorials, so please go ahead and click on that lablab.ai/tutorials/t and go in and find the most up-to-date XAI and Grok boilerplates and templates. They're available for you on the LabLab repo as well. So please fetch them, pick them up, and use them at your advantage. Thank you very much for joining us. It's the last hack of the year, so I'm wishing everybody an amazing 2025 at the same time. And thank you for being with us for so long now. To everybody that's new, we are happy that you joined us, and we will bring you more amazing content, more amazing events in 2025. Please stay tuned as we announce the latest and greatest, and follow us across some sort of social media if you want to get the newest updates, right? So thank you very much. Enjoy, have fun, and we will be extremely happy to see all of your solutions. And I hope that we get to see them live in action in the Department of Government Efficiencies. Bye.
What a way to kick things off. Pavel, you've officially fired up the engines for our builders. No pressure, right? Up next, we've got the wizard of AI automation himself, Jonathan, representing LabLab Next. He's here to give you a sneak peek into the game-changing Next Accelerator. Jonathan, the spotlight is on you.
Right. Hey everyone, Nate here. I'm the product manager of LabLab Next, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about what LabLab Next is for those of you who do not know yet. LabLab Next is a digital accelerator program. So it's a 6-week program, and it's quite a short time, but we are having a high pressure and making sure you can get done as much as possible within these 6 weeks. And what we focus on is helping you taking your prototype to an MVP stage and go to market. And our program is a no equity program, which means that, first of all, it doesn't cost anything, and we do not get anything from your company in terms of money. What we do get is the right to invest. So you can see it as a soft commitment from our side when you go out for future rounds after the program. Why should you join LabLab Next? Well, first of all, we have a lot of support. We have a dedicated team who's there all the time to support the teams with anything they might need help with. We also have our huge community and that we leverage within the program, both to find teammates maybe to start up and post job posting within our Discord, or to find beta testers or similar. We also have a great mentorship program with more than 100 mentors now in various fields, all from tech mentors to business mentors who help you with specific needs that you have. We also have quite some perks and deals in the program to make it more financial sustainable in the beginning. So it can be quite tight with money for startups in such an early stage. So we are partnering up with brands that make sense to our program and the startups' needs. And who should apply? Well, first off, just like our LabLab AI community and our hackathons, the technology needs to be based on generative AI. Then you also need to have a working prototype. If we're going to manage to help you take it from prototype to MVP stage within 6 weeks, which is not that long, you need to have a working prototype in place. But more than that, to make the dreams possible, you need the dream team. And we say that you need at least 2 members, but we recommend having as many as up to 5. We see that teams with bigger teams, we see that bigger teams with more members are doing way much better. They don't have as much stress, and they can kind of conquer and divide as a team, which is super important, but also go through all the great moments and all the tough times together and create those long-lasting memories. And as I was talking about before with perks and deals, here are some of our partners within the program. And also to show you some of our alumni, you might recognize some of them. Some were created in hackathons. They won a hackathon and got into the program. Some even hosted hackathons with us. So a lot of different teams have been in the program so far, and we're looking forward for the next teams. So if you win this hackathon, you will automatically get an interview with us, and we will provide our feedback. And if we feel that you are ready, you have the team, you have a prototype, we might get you into the program pretty easily and quickly. And for those of you who do not win, but still have this killer team and this killer solution, you can still apply at lablab.ai/next. And if you feel like you might be suitable as a mentor, you can also apply to that through the same link as you see there. We are closing in to New Year's and holidays, so we are having a little bit of a break for this year, but we are kicking off the next cohorts in beginning of next year. I'm looking forward to the applications, and I wish every one of you good luck in the hackathon now, and you'll do great. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. That was literally next level. For those curious to dive deeper, head over to our website and discover how you can be part of this incredible accelerator. Do not miss out. This is where the magic happens. Now, let's talk ideas. Enrolled in the DOGE Hackathon, but still scratching your head for an idea what to build? We get it. Changing the government is no small feat, like even the government struggles with it, so that's why we've got your back. To spark your creativity and inspire your project, we've put together a list of 200 untapped AI startup ideas. Scan the QR code on the screen and dive in, because who knows, your idea might just be the one to make efficiency a thing of the future. Let's do it. Now, let's talk about the Hackathon Challenge. Here is the mission. Use XAI's Grok to design solutions that tackle government inefficiency. Yes, we are talking about dismantling unnecessary bureaucracy, streamlining operations, and reducing wasteful spending. Sounds ambitious? That's because it is. But we know you're up for it. Key requirements are: first, automate administrative tasks. You can build AI-powered tools that reduce redundant work, optimize workflows, and streamline service delivery. Think smarter, faster, and leaner. Second, identify inefficiencies. Use AI to spot and eliminate waste, optimize resource allocation, and help the governments spend smarter while boosting productivity. And third, empower the citizens. Create self-service AI tools that let people access information, apply for services, and navigate public systems, all without unnecessary administrative hurdles. This is your chance to redefine how systems work. Build smarter, build something that makes an actual difference. Let's prove the world that hackers can do better than bureaucracy ever did. Let's now talk success criteria. Here is how to win hearts, minds, prizes, and maybe Elon's attention. Application of technology. Show off your tech wizardry, use Grok like it's your second nature, because we'll judge how seamlessly and effectively you integrate Grok into your solution. Second, business value. Your solution needs to scream, I solve problems and save money. Make it practical, make it impactful, make it wow-worthy. Third, originality. Forget boring. We want ideas so fresh, they make Elon pause and go, interesting. And fourth, presentation. Lights, camera, storytelling. Your slides needs to dazzle, your pitch needs to sizzle. It's not just about building, it's about telling the story. So do not underestimate it and leave it for last minute before submissions end, because we see that people who do simply do not succeed. This is your moment. Shine in code and slides and watch the judges be amazed. Let's do this. Now, let's talk about what's at stake. Fame, glory, and yes, some pretty sweet prizes. Think of this as your golden ticket to showcasing your skills to the world, and maybe even catching Elon's attention. We've got acceleration opportunity for you, so you can unlock the ultimate prize, an exclusive fast track to an interview for the LabLab Next acceleration program. This is not just another opportunity. This is your gateway to scale your project to new heights with dedicated mentorship, industry connections, and resources tailored to push your innovation forward. If you are serious about taking your idea to the next level, this is your golden ticket. So do not just build, accelerate, and make your project matter. Before we dive into the next part of this epic event, let's talk about how we're setting you up for success. Here at LabLab, we don't just throw you into the deep. We hand you the ultimate survival kit packed with tutorials and guides to supercharge your creativity and innovation. So head over to lablab.ai/t and explore the treasure trove of resources that we've prepared just for you for this hackathon. And speaking of getting set up, we've got a VIP tour on the platform coming up. I will walk you through everything you need to know to dominate this hackathon like a pro. Now, let's dig into that. For our seasoned hackers, you've been there, done that, and you know the drill, so feel free to sit back for a moment. But for all the first-timers in the house, listen up. The steps I am about to share will be your ultimate guide to forming teams, navigating the platform, and successfully submitting your project. So pay really close attention, because this is where your hackathon journey truly begins. First things first, let's give a round of applause to our incredible mentor leads. Pro tip, take note of the usernames on the screen so you know exactly who to reach out when you need that extra bit of brilliance. These rockstars will be your guiding lights throughout the hackathon, ready to assist with everything, from cracking complex technical challenges to refining your business strategy. Got a question? Do not hesitate. They are just a message away on our Discord channels, eagerly waiting to help you shine. All right, let's dive into the exciting part. How to take part in this epic hackathon. If you've already registered, and I hope you did, step 1 is to build or join a team. Team up, whether you're creating your own dream team or joining one. Trust me, it's way more fun to collaborate than to go solo. Teamwork equals more ideas, more laughs, and better results. Step 2, get organized on Discord. Once you've got your squad, create a private Discord channel. Sure, you can chat wherever you like, but remember, all official support and mentor help happens on our Discord server, so keep that channel buzzing. Step 3, brainstorm your ideas. Come up with 2 to 3 solid concepts for your project. Do not hold back, be bold, creative, and daring. Step 4 is mentor check-in. Run your ideas by our mentors for feedback on our Discord, get the guidance and all the important green lights. Their insights could take your project from good to groundbreaking. Step 5, start building. Build your prototype, collaborate like pros, and make the magic happen. Divide tasks between the members of your team, communicate, and keep the energy high, as that's important, right? Step 6, submit your masterpiece. When the clock runs out, submit your solution and product presentation on the LabLab AI platform. Pro tip, make your presentation shine. It's your golden ticket to impress the judges, future investors, and potential customers, because who knows? Maybe this project will take you to a successful startup. You never know, and we've had already cases like that. And remember, this hackathon is just the beginning. Use this opportunity to create something you can continue building long after the event. Let's make history, one line of code at a time. If you are curious to dive deeper into the process, we've got you covered. Head over to our platform when you'll find the LabLab AI guide, a step-by-step resource that explains everything I just covered and more. To make it super easy for you, on the screen you can see the QR code, so just scan it and boom, you're all set to explore the guides and get all the details you need. Now, let's break things down further. I will walk you through some of the key points and share screens from the platform to make sure you're fully equipped to crush this hackathon. Let's get it started. Creating your profile on LabLab isn't just a box to tick. It's your key to success. And why is it essential? First, you've got smooth submissions, because without a properly filled up profile, you might run into some issues when submitting your project. So do not forget to connect your Discord for seamless communication with your team and mentors. And then we've got networking and portfolio, because LabLab is more than just a platform. It's a community. Your profile acts as your portfolio, visible to future teammates and collaborators in this and all upcoming hackathons. And we've got many in our sleeves just to roll it out really, really soon. So showcase your achievements, share your social media links, and let others know the brilliant innovator behind the code. Take a moment, fill it out, and make your profile shine. All right, once you've created your LabLab account and enrolled in the hackathon, it's time to assemble your dream team, or go solo if that's your style. Here's how you do it. On the event page, scroll to the bottom and hit the Create or Join a Team button, and you can either create a new team or join an existing one that's on the lookout for awesome members just like you. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. But if you are looking for a team, just scroll down and you will see the list of teams that are actually looking for team members. Remember that in order to see this list, first you need to connect your Discord account. If the teammate is looking for members, use the chat window on the team page to communicate with them. You can introduce yourself and ask if you can join, or just use the button Join Team and wait for the group leader's approval. If your team has 2 or more team members, you will be able to create your own Discord channel that will become the main communication channel not only for you, but also will allow mentors to communicate with your team. On your team page, you will also see the toggle to call for help. So if you use it, mentors will receive the notification and will jump into your Discord channel as soon as they can to help you. If you need guidance, feedback, or just a second opinion, our mentors are here throughout the entire hackathon on our Discord, so it's really important to keep an eye on it and reach out if you need help. So just use the mentor tag if you want to reach out for help, because it will make it much easier to filter your queries, as sometimes there's just many. Our Discord is also packed with channels to help you throughout the hackathon. If you need help, just hop into our support channels, some important updates, check the info hubs, and if you want to connect, just introduce yourself in the community channels and meet like-minded builders. From brainstorming to troubleshooting, there's a channel for everything. So explore, engage, and discover all the resources waiting for you. And before we dive in, scan the QR code that you can see now on the screen. All the details about submission guidelines are just a scan away. Use this code to access a full article with everything you need to know to submit your project flawlessly. Here's what you'll need to submit. First, remember about the project description, explain your project and its purpose. Second, the pitch presentation. The length should be maximum 5 minutes, so make it sharp, clear, and convincing. And next, the GitHub link with your demo. Ensure your demo link is live and working, or your project won't be eligible for evaluation. Really check if it works, because we've seen many things happen before. And pro tip, double check everything before submitting, because missing deliverables equals no evaluation. Before the deadline, make sure to submit your project through the submission form. You'll find the magic submit button right on the team page, ready and waiting for your masterpiece. Do not wait until the last minute and just get everything polished and submitted on time. If you want to win the hackathon, just start here. we've got an extra resource to help you shine, a guide on how to be successful at this hackathon. So if you are ready to level up your game, scan another QR code to access the article and get all the tips you need to crush it. Inside, you'll find 7 steps to crafting a winning business idea, everything from brainstorming big concepts to executing them like a pro or Elon. Before we dive back into the action, do not forget to follow us on social media to stay updated on everything. We're constantly sharing exciting news, tutorials, upcoming hackathons, and more across all of our platforms. You'll find us on LinkedIn, X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search for LabLab and hit that follow button because you'll have a lot of things to explore, as you probably saw with the post about this hackathon. And now I would like to invite you for the GitHub guide for very beginners. So hold tight, watch the tutorial, and we'll come back in a moment. See you soon.
Hello and welcome everyone. In this tutorial I will show you how to use GitHub for your hackathon project. So let's get started. First, head over to github.com and then create a new account with the sign up button right here. I've already done this, so after you completed the sign up, you will come to this site. And this is basically the GitHub main page. And right here, to create a new repository, you can go to the top left to this plus icon right here and click New Repository. Next, you need to select an owner. Just select yourself in this case. Then you can give your repository a name. So for now, I will just go with Hackathon Test Project. You can give a small description to your project. You can decide whether you want your repository to be public, so visible to everyone, or private. Private means that it's just visible to you and collaborators you add. You can add a README file, so tell people what your repository actually is. You can add a git ignore file to ignore files that should not be uploaded to our version control. I will go over these a little bit later, so for now we will just click create a repository. And as a next step, I want to show you how you can actually add collaborators to your project, because most of the time you will be working in a small team. So you can just go over to the settings, then on the left side collaborators, and then down here just add people. Then you can enter a username, full name or email. For now I will just take someone from the lab development team. So I will click him and add him to the repository. We can see right here that the invite is pending, so he will receive an email and also a GitHub notification that he got invited to this repository. Okay, so next let's look at git ignore files. I've created here on the right side a small sample project with just one Python file and one env file. So this right here is an example for an API key that you don't want to be publicly available on GitHub in your repository. So let's exclude this env file from our version control. To do this, we will create a new file that's called gitignore. And in this gitignore file, we can just type in the name of the file we don't want to be uploaded to GitHub. So in this file, it's .env. And to actually confirm that this will not upload to GitHub, we will use the command git init to create a new Git repository locally on our machine. And right here we can see that these two files now got added to our repository, so it's just main.py and the gitignore file, but not our .env file. So let's upload this to GitHub. We can use these commands right here to actually upload it a little bit faster. So first we will add all our files and we will create our first commit. Switch on the main branch, add the remote origin, and then push all files to our remote repository. Let's refresh our GitHub right here. And now you can see that we have both of these files right here, and our .env file is excluded from our Git repository. Okay, so next, let's look at how to actually host your project so people can see it all around the world. So right here we have 3 different platforms. Vercel, this is great for all kinds of web applications, mostly JavaScript, but also Python. You can just click here, start deploying, connect your GitHub, and then after it's connected, you can just select your repository right here. And most of the time, it's actually a zero config deployment. So you can just hit deploy and everything will work out of the box. So that's great for JavaScript and Python web projects. Then next is Replit. On Replit, you can basically host any code in any language and you can run it in the browser. So it's super useful. And the last thing is Streamlit. Streamlit is great for Python applications. You have some really good components you can use to actually create a web application really fast and easy. I hope this small guide was very helpful for you. You can also find this in written form on our LabLab AI tutorial page. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
All right, hackers, you heard it. This secret agent is handing the mission over to you. You've got 48 hours to do what Elon could only dream of. Fix inefficiency, streamline the unstreamlinable, and make the government services, dare I say it, efficient. No big deal, right? But before I disappear into the shadows, remember the Q&A session on Discord at 7:30 p.m. CET? Use this time wisely. Explore the platform, lock down your team, and cook up a solution that's going to make bureaucracy quake in its boots. This is more than a hackathon. It's a revolution. So, code like your life depends on it, ask for help when you need it, and drop some memes along the way, because you know we love them. All right, agents of innovation, the clock is ticking. This is the DOGE agent signing off. Good luck and let's make the history together. One line of code at a time. May the Grok be with you.